We have all seen superheroes in movies protecting the world while leading a double life. But did you know we live among a few superheroes that do the exact same thing in real life? They perform highly confidential tasks, save the common people, risk their lives, and work in the shadows. These superhero squads are also known as special forces. They are the first to risk their lives and rarely are the ones publicly acknowledged. So in their honor, let's take a look at some of the most elite special forces that are the secret guardians of their country that you don't want to mess with. Number 10. SAS. Special Air Services. Formed in 1941 during the peak of the Second World War, the Special Air Services, also known as the SAS, is a secret forces unit of the British Army. However, even after serving the British Army for nearly 8 decades, its existence has never been publicly acknowledged by either the British Army or the Ministry of Defense. This is because the special unit deals with highly sensitive missions for the government. One of their most impressive missions to date is their second mission against Libya, where they single-handedly destroyed 60 aircrafts. The SAS were so effective and deadly in World War II that Hitler issued the Commando Order just to deal with these soldiers. According to the Commando Order, any commando captured by the Germans would face execution. Because of their extensive range of missions, the SAS recruitment process is one of the toughest to pass. Every year, 200 potential candidates start training and only 15 to 20% of them make it to the final phase. Most of them give up in just the first few days. Their acceptance fitness test alone consists of 60 push-ups in 2 minutes and a 1.5-mile run in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Their intensive training includes learning to utilize foreign weapons, a gruesome 40-mile march with full equipment, jungle training, and even a 36-hour resistance to interrogation session. Number 9. Frogmen Core. If you see a squadron of soldiers with black overalls and a camouflage netting veil that covers their faces, chances are you might be at the wrong place at the wrong time, because those veil-covered people could just be the Frogmen Core. Known for their unique uniforms that help them camouflage in deep water and hide their identities from enemies, the Frogmen Core was founded in 1957 as a part of the Royal Danish Navy until they were moved to the Special Operation Command in 2015. Their main role is to carry out underwater missions such as assaults on enemy ships and marine anti-terrorism tasks. One example of a mission they carried out was in 2010, where Frogmen Core members helped retrieve a merchant vessel named Ariella, which was hijacked by Somali pirates. The pirates quickly ran and the Core members managed to free 25 crew members. Their training is equally challenging as any other elite force. It's a 9-month long course that includes combat swimming, an advanced scuba diving course, a rescue swimmer course, and multiple survival tests. A huge matter of pride for the royal family was when Crown Prince of Denmark, Prince Frederik, managed to complete the rigorous training and pass the selection to become an official part of the Frogmen. Now that's impressive. Number 8. Snow Leopard Special Forces. Secretly established in 2002, the Snow Leopard Special Forces trained in secret for 5 years before they were publicly acknowledged in 2006. Previously known as the Snow Wolf Commando, the Special Force is tasked with performing anti-terrorism, law enforcement, bomb disposal, and anti-hijacking missions. Getting into this elite force is no easy task. Only those who have already served 1 to 2 years in the People's Armed Police can commit to the force. What's even more extraordinary is that the average age of an applicant is less than 18. After the initial phases of selection, the final few trainees have to endure intense physical training and weapon handling, including 200 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, 100 squats, all topped off with a 6-mile run while holding a 77-pound load. Number 7. National Gendarmerie Intervention Group. Shortly after the devastating incident of the Munich massacre in 1973, the French government sprung into action, making sure history doesn't repeat itself. They established the National Gendarmerie Intervention Group, also known as the GIGN, to deal with terrorism and hostage rescue missions. What started as a small secret unit specialized in hostage situations has since grown to nearly 400 members who have participated in over 1,800 rescue missions. Despite being recognized worldwide as the best counter-terrorism unit, their missions are all performed in secret and no member of the team has ever been photographed in public. Their training includes long-range marksmanship courses, aerial courses, and hands-on combat courses. In addition, they are trained in skills such as self-control and negotiations. In the end, just 7 to 8% of participants actually make it through to become part of the GIGN. Number 6. Grom. In 1990, the government of Poland decided they wanted to build a single unit that was specialized in dealing with anti-terrorism tasks, and hence, Grom came to light. The Special Force was first acknowledged in 1992, 2 years before they were given their first major mission abroad. For their first mission, they captured a whopping total of 7 war criminals, including the infamous criminal Slavko Dogmanovic, also known as the Butcher of Vukovar. The mission gave them massive recognition, and since then, the unit has worked on various major missions abroad in Iraq and Afghanistan. What's unique about the Grom is that 80% of the troops are medically trained professionals, earning them the famous nickname, the Surgeons. Number 5. Green Beret Special Forces. Nicknamed Green Beret because of their uniform and headgear, the United States Army Special Forces is one of the most elite special forces in the world. It was formed in 1952 to execute doctrine missions for the government and deals with everything from counterterrorism to weapons of mass destruction. They are also involved in secondary missions such as hostage situations, search and rescue, and even narcotics. They operate in 7 different groups, and any information regarding their missions is considered highly classified. Even be considered as a potential member of Green Beret, one must pass the Special Force Qualification course, which usually lasts for 55 to 95 weeks. Despite years of training, candidates aren't necessarily guaranteed a position in this elite special force. Talk about a tough bunch. Number 4. Spetsnaz. Known as one of the most brutal special forces in the world, the Spetsnaz is known to be mission-oriented and driven to get the job done. Founded in 1949, they operate in 3 different military divisions: Air and Ground Forces, National Security Forces, and the Navy Forces. Each unit has its color-coded uniform to identify them. The blue beret uniform is for the Air and Ground Special Force. The maroon beret represents the National Security Force, and the black beret is for the Navy Forces. The 3 units of Spetsnaz have been involved in many international missions and have a very high success rate. For the Russians, strength is everything. The physical training alone is claimed to be so tough that many candidates suffer blackouts and are immediately disqualified. Candidates who manage to pass physical training also have to endure an audit involving their entire family tree, who are investigated for any anti-national or criminal activities. You heard that right. Even one wrong activity in the family line can result in your dismissal. Number 3. Especiales. First founded as an all-volunteer group back in 1967, the special unit, also known as Unidad Operaciones Especiales, was tasked to deal with coastal assaults and gaining access to information. The forces are trained to deal with VIP protection, combat diving, and rescue operations. Though they have participated in a small number of international missions, their last and most notable mission was in 2002, where they stormed into and captured a North Korean vessel that was transporting shipments of missiles to Yemen. In 2009, the unit became a part of the newly formed Special Naval Warfare Force by the name FGNE. Number 2. Sayarat Matkal. Known for developing the helicopter infiltration technique in Israel and their extensive use of the infamous Uzi gun, the Sayarat Matkal, also known as Unit 262, is an Israeli special defense unit founded in 1957 with the primary objective being an intelligence gathering force. Composed of the best physically fit and intellectual youth in Israel, the Sayarat Matkal are sent out to invade their enemy territories for weapon details, security layouts, and other military information. Handpicked only through referrals, getting into this elite special force is no easy task. Members must endure weeks of physical and mental training. One of the most gruesome trials that members go through include a week of captivity where they are held in a hostile situation and are interrogated, humiliated, beaten up, and riddled with threats. With such gruesome training, they are built to handle any hostage situation. Number 1. Navy SEALs. As one of the world's most elite special forces, due to their extensive training in handling security threats and gathering intelligence, the United States Navy SEALs, commonly referred to as just Navy SEALs, are one of the most valuable assets of the U.S. government. SEAL, which stands for the Sea, Air, and Land, was first formed in 1962 and has since become a part of the world's biggest events, ranging from counter-terrorism to massive rescue missions. SEAL recruitment can take up to 3 years, but most candidates don't even make it past the 3rd week of the first phase of training. In the 3rd week of training, Hell Week takes place where candidates run 200 miles with boats on their head, swim for hours on end, and endure gruesome physical training with logs. During this week, they are constantly drenched, cold, and sandy due to their training and are allowed just 4 hours of sleep. Needless to say, almost 90% of candidates end up leaving after this week. Did you know that the first woman to successfully finish SEAL training was in 2019? That goes to show just how tough the Navy SEALs really are. That was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Which of the above special forces did you already know about? Given the chance, would you be willing to join a special force? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you next time.